Okay. Hello everyone, this is the Tornado Man here, and welcome back to the Spitting Tornado Music Takes. Today, I'm just going to finish my mini-series of going over my record collection. And today, we're going from P's to Z's, as well as some various artists. Part 2 and Part 1 is linked in the description. And if you guys have any other ideas on what I should talk about, music or music discussion or whatnot, please leave it down below in the comments. But anyways, let's get this through. Okay, starting off with the P's, and I think we can already see the first one. I think it's probably the most iconic album cover ever. It's of course the legendary Dark Side of the Moon. I mean, do I have to explain why this one is great? I mean, look at songs like Money. Look at songs like Time. Look at songs like Us and Them. Look at The Closer with Brain Damage and Eclipse. All great, amazing art rock songs. The only weak track in my opinion is probably On the Run. Though it's still an alright atmospheric track, and I kinda get why it's there. But everything else is amazing from start to finish. I love this record. But what I love even more is actually probably what you're here. I really love the more longer instrumentals on this one. Shiny Crazy Diamond is probably one of my favorite songs from Pink Floyd. Though it's kinda hard to tell since also Echoes is amazing from start to finish as well. But man, I think it deserves all the roses it gets. Not a single second wasted. Luck of the Machine, also a great synth-driven track. Really gritty and sets the tone. Have a Cigar is probably Pink Floyd's grooviest track. The title track is a sad ballad, but also pretty great. Though not as great as the rest of the tracks here. Still, I think this is my second favorite overall. But yeah, great stuff. And we got the last Pink Floyd album I have on vinyl, which is The Wall. I got this for my birthday quite a bit ago. It's a great rock opera, though not Pink Floyd's best. It still has amazing songs like Comfortably Numb, Hey You, and etc. And I do like its story. The only thing it's holding back is some filler tracks, in my opinion. I mean, but I think that's the best it can get for it being a double album with a lot of different concepts thrown around. Though I would still recommend it since it's still really great. And moving from the Pink Floyd, we got Prince's Purple Rain. This is probably one of the best movie soundtracks, period. I mean, though I don't think I should have bought this for $20 used. I still think it's a really good album. The title track, Closer, perfect pop rock songs. I don't think there's even a better 80s pop rock record other than this one. Really amazing stuff. Let's move on to the next. We are skipping Q's and R's since I don't have any, so let's get to the S and T's. So the first one is Sade's Diamond Life. I love her vocals, and I think I got this record because I love the samples in some Vaporwave songs, such as that one in, I want to say, Macintosh Plus, whatever. Regardless, this is a really cool soul record. I think. Happy I got this for pretty cheap. I think I only paid $5 for this, and it's really, really great. I would highly recommend listening to this. Moving on, we got my only Supertramp record, Breakfast in America. This is like a progressive pop rock album. It really has amazing and memorable songs, such as the title track and whatnot. I also love the album artwork, besides the yeah. Though I prefer Crime in the Century, I can't deny that this album is a great listen from start to finish. Moving on to the T's, and this is my only one, Tom Petty and Heartbreakers, so we're going to get it. I got this one for free, and it's alright. Now, I don't think there is a standout track for me on this one. It still has a good listening experience, but not as really memorable as the other ones. So let's move on to the U's and V's. So here's the U's and V's. Well, technically I don't have any U's, but yeah, let's just move on to the V's. And the first one is Vanilla Fudge, self-titled. This is a really, really great cover record. I love the cover of Ticket to Ride and Bang Bang He Shot Me Down, but yeah, I'm so kind of surprised that this is like this from the 60s, though. It's really, really psychedelic, and it's a really great listen from start to finish. Love every second of it. Sorry for the awkward cut. I kind of messed up the recording for this, so I'm trying this again. The second and the last V I have is Ventures. Go with the Ventures. It's another really good cover record, especially on Monday and California Dreaming. Pretty cool stuff. I think I bought this for $1, and well, yeah, I kind of love the instrumentals on this one. Moving on. So moving on to the W and the X's. Well, technically I don't have any X, so just W's. And the only artist I have is The Who. We got Tommy, which is, in my opinion, the best rock opera. With a close second being Genesis, Lamb Lies Down on Broadway. Really has some great highlights on this one, such as Pinball Wizard and what was that other one? It's like it's tip by a tongue and I can't spit it out. Yeah, I can't spit it out. I'm sorry, but regardless, this is a really, really great concept album. I even prefer this more than Pink Floyd's The Wall. There, I said it. And moving on, we got The Who's Next. This is really awesome classic rock stuff. You probably heard a lot of it, such as Bobby O'Reilly, Who Won't Get Fooled, and etc. Every song here, I can see it's like a hit, so this is like a hit record. And the amazing is that one. Kind of like Boston's debut. But anyways, moving on. We got the Y's and Z's next. And I only have Y's, and it's only by one artist, but I have a lot of records from it. And this artist is Yes. We got Fragile here, and it's a really awesome rock album. I think you all heard of the opening track known as Roundabout. You know, ha ha ha, to be continued meme, ha ha, JoJo Bar's Adventure or whatnot. Though I actually kind of prefer the closer on this one slightly more. Heart of Sunrise is a really, really great song off to finish. And there's some interludes that I don't really like, such as Cancer Burma, but apart from that, this is a really great album. The opening track and the closing track is just phenomenal. And I think we all know who's next is Close to the Edge. My opinion, the best Yes album, and actually my favorite album of all time. Only has 3 songs, but each song is amazing, especially with the title track. There is a lot of moments where it's kind of peaceful, such as I Get Up and I Get Down. Some songs, some parts go crazy hard, such as the bass and towards the end, and etc. And even though the church organ is jarring, I actually really love that surprise. It makes it elevate the track even more. And side 2 also has some great songs as well. And yeah, great album. Well, amazing listening experience. You should try it. We got Tales of Topographic Ocean next. This is a double album. There is a lot of negative reviews on this from critics, and I don't see why they hate. I mean, yeah, there is some moodling, but the first track is amazing from start to finish, and it's a pretty amazing experience overall. Sure, it's not as grand as Close to the Edge, but still pretty amazing experience nonetheless. Then we got Relayer, which was my second favorite Yes song, called Gates of Dereliction. Yeah, that one. Yeah. I also kind of like the album cover, kind of like fantasy like, and love these horses going around and whatnot. Another amazing Yes album. And finally, my final Yes album is going for the one. It has 2 standouts for me. One for Stories and Awaken. Awaken is probably their best 80s songs, I want to say. Really great stuff. And that's it for the Y's and Z's. So let's go on to various artists. So here's the various artist pile. And the first one is The Voices of Classic Rock. It has some really good songs, such as Bad to the Bone, Sweet Home Alabama, and etc. I mean, it's pretty good. And I also like the vinyl itself. And as you can see here, this one has a really, really nice gray, smoky effect. I kind of love it. Not my favorite classic rock compilation, but still pretty good. This next one does not have a sleeve, but this one is Dancing Madness 86, I think. The standout track for this one is The Flock of Seagulls, Wishing I Had a Photograph of You. Amazing song. There's also a couple other great songs on here, but yeah, that's my standout for that one. Moving on is Disco Mania. I don't think this has a lot of disco on it, but it has some good songs on it, such as like Kung Fu Fighting and whatnot. I got that for free, and I kept it since it's kind of a good freebie. The next one is the Guardians of the Galaxy vinyl. It's a double album. The first one has the Amazing Mix Volume 1, I think. Has some great 80s songs such as Redbone's "Come and Get Your Love," and yeah. And the second disc is like the original film score. Has some great moments of tension release on the film score, but I kind of prefer the awesome mix. This is also another record I own in color. The Awesome Volume 1 mix has this red solid color, and the original film score has a bright yellow record. Moving on. The next one is Southern Fried Rock. I got this for free. It's alright. Has the Allman Brothers Band, which I really love, but yeah. Not the greatest, but I still like it, and it was free, so might as well. The next one is Today Hits and Stars Sound Waves. I kind of forgot what songs are on here, but yeah. I think I do like it. I kinda hard to remember. I'm not really sure. The next one is Hit Express. I bought this for $1. Has some cool songs on here, such as the Electrolyte Orchestra. I think. No, wait. Well, you can kind of see here what songs there is. Electrolyte Orchestra, hold on tight. That's the one. There was Phil Collins in the Air Tonight, Genesis, Abacaba, and whatnot. But for $1, I think it's pretty decent. The next one is just various different covers of movie soundtracks, such as Star Wars, The Deep, and The Exorcist 2. I prefer Exorcist 1. It's alright for it being a cover album that I got for free. And the last various artist is the Stranger Things Season 1 to Season 2 soundtrack. Has a lot of great 80s hits, such as The Clash, wait, what was it? Should I Stay or Should I Go? There was one deep cut I liked it on this one is Fat Gadgets Coming Back to Nature. Really cool synth pop track. And overall, has a lot of great hits on it, despite it being in this one show. I think they have kind of good taste. And before we move off, I do own one box set, which is Simon and Garfunkel's Complete Edition. I got this for only $5, and this contains 5 LPs. I wouldn't listen to all of them at once, but still really great for the value. I essentially own the entirety of the discography of Simon and Garfunkel. It has a really amazing songs such as The Sound of Silence, The Boxer, Bridge Over Troubled Waters, and etc. So I think I got my money's worth on this one. But anyways, that completes my vinyl collection. Hope you enjoy it, and hopefully I can talk more about music in the future. Anyways, I'll see you later. Bye.